Well, if you've seen the title of this video, you know what it's about. And well, you might not know what it's about. You might just know it's a person named Lindsay Ellis, and you're just watching because you want to see me. I don't know why. I'm not going to explain it here. There's a Patreon posted link in the description. You can read. And you can Google it. The issue, Google her name, Google the issue. I'm sure there'll be a lot of videos about this. In the next little while. I don't really want to discuss like exactly what happened. I'm just maybe the implications of what happens about like how it affects my life. And yes, I'm making it all about me or whatever. So if this upsets you or if you're annoyed, like I'm sorry. Um, in my defense, I don't think Lindsay would want people making videos all about her and her issue. Or I don't even know if she'd want me to make this, but like, look, I'm not gonna do everything she wants. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't traumatize her further. I don't think she's gonna see this. Lindsay, if you're watching, please just go take care of yourself. You don't need to see this. This is just gonna be talking about like kind of my life and how it relates to kind of what happened to you. And you know, um, but yeah, like I did kind of used to idolize her in a way. Lindsay Ellis is a video creator, video essayist, and she's also an author. So I've been reading her first book, and I actually got her second one for Christmas. So far the first book's really good. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to like. I'm sure I will someday like read the rest of it. Because like it's too sad right now for me. Like I thought I'd be crying making this. I'm surprised I'm not yet. Maybe in a few minutes. But yeah, so I've been watching her since high school. I think about 10 years now. I was 15 and I'm 25 now. So I used to like I don't want to say idolize her like maybe in a way I sort of because like whenever I would disagree with her, I didn't always agree with her opinion. Sometimes she like shed light on things that helped me understand my own opinions more or whatever. But like whenever I like really disagree with her, I'm like, oh my gosh, I must be so stupid. I must be dumb. I must not understand how media or the world works or whatever. Um, yeah, I'm wrong. I'm dumb. How can I not be dumb? And like now when I disagree with her or other people like her, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's just a grain, just take it with a grain of salt. It's just an opinion. That's all. So yeah, again, like I was smarter than I thought I wasn't. Like back then, I guess, like I used to think like, oh my gosh, everyone who know like talks like they know what they're talking about must know all. They must be like the fountains of knowledge, and like I understand that now. But like I do still really enjoy the content. So yeah, so she got, she's been like attacked by people over the years because of like she has like, a lot of like feminist opinions and critiques and like she's done some other stuff. And this year it was like she wasn't like woke enough about something. It was like this really small thing in that snowball. It's really sad. Again, I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, so basically she's decided to leave the internet because well, I don't know if she's quitting writing as well. I hope not. I mean, I hope she gets to pay the bills, so I hope she continues for that. And I'll probably buy her books. Like, they might sit on my shelf because it might be sad to read them, but like I would still financially support her in that way. But yeah, so basically all of this, the cancellation over like dumb opinion stuff has me worried about my own path on the internet because again, like her, well, she deals with depression off and on, I believe it was. She came out with this a few years ago publicly. And I deal with my own mental health issues, which it's not depression, it's other stuff, but yeah. I've also been attacked over my opinions. I'm a writer online. Yeah, I do content online, but I'm a writer. So it's not quite the same thing. It's not the same like level of audience as well, not the same size, but again. So just like some of the things she said like made me really upset. Like it made me angry on her behalf, but also like very worried on my own behalf. And I mean, yeah, I'm making this about me. Yeah, this is what this video is about. But it can also, I think, apply to other people as well. So this was like one of the last paragraphs of her piece, and it just like, okay. So she says, I know now that being in the public eye at all is a losing game, and I regret all of it. I regret every time I've ever stood up for anyone, it always backfires. I regret every time I pushed back against something unjust, it was always just used to hurt me. I regret every time I ever stood up for myself, I never did it correctly. I regret every time I showed any vulnerability, just more ammunition to be used against me later. I regret every time I ever tried to play the game with peers and colleagues. They will drop you the second you aren't popular on Twitter anymore. It's all hollow and brittle, and if there's one thing I've learned this year, it's how eminently expendable I am. The good, progressive, cis straight, wealthy white men keep on trucking and coming out on top because deep down they know that the systems they profess to stand against ultimately exist to benefit them. And then she proceeds to say, yeah, she either, needs to get a thick skin or leave, and she's leaving. I mean, that's valid. But it just has me worried for my own self because I can see myself kind of going down this path because, like, I'm definitely also the type to, like, speak my mind and, like, defend people and all that. And, like, I'm not doing it so I get, like, praise and accolades or whatever. I'm doing it for the right thing, but, like, I just have this fear now that, like, it's going like I don't want like what bothers me is she regrets all of it. Like she regrets all the good she's done. Even though I mean, yeah, it's her like but that just really bothers me. Like I don't want to feel that way someday because like I've just stood up for a lot of things, arguments, stuff in my own real life, not just on the internet. And like I've never regretted doing so, even when people like disagreed with me and they got really angry at me and it like damaged relationships. Like no, like I stand up for what's right first, and I always do that, and I always state my own opinion on things. And like a lot of the times when I'm well, I mostly do entertainment writing. Like this is kind of why like I take interest in a lot of other like social topics, but I don't feel confident enough to write about them yet. Like again, maybe this is me saying, "Oh, I'm too dumb" or whatever. Like I used to media stuff, but like again, it's very sensitive content. I want to be very safe. But like I don't know, just the regret. Like I regret all of it. And she said that, like, it really gets to me, and it makes me worried that like if I continue to make content, and I continue down this path, like I'm gonna regret it someday. 'Cause I'm gonna feel like I wasted like my life, and like I get the sense she feels that way. And it just makes me really sad for her, and like I just worry because like, I don't know. Um, so I guess I don't know what to do next because like unlike Lindsay, I'm not a well, I am a writer, but like I'm not like an author in addition to my online content. So it's like, what else do I do? Like, I'm not gonna go get like a retail job, especially not right now, because like one, I suck, two, it's the pandemic, and like I don't want to get my family sick. I don't want to get sick. Um, doing retail, it's not the time. It's like I'm just stuck doing this, and like I'm grateful to have these opportunities that I'm getting more and more to do online content. It's just I don't want to end up like this because there are times, there have been times where I get like dogpiled on and like more often than not, this is gonna sound terrible. More often than not, it turns out I'm right, and like people realize this 6 months later, I never get an apology. And like, yeah, I deserve one, but whatever. Uh, I told you it was gonna sound bad. But like, people don't seem to give me chances or listen to me in the moment, and like, even if they've proven wrong by me before, like they don't listen again. And it's just like a whole cycle, and I don't know what to do, kind of stop that cycle because I know people are just gonna break me down one day. So I don't really have a solution for this. I'm kind of wondering if anyone else who's doing this, who's done like writing content or whatever, has transitioned to somewhere else in terms of media production, because that's what I'm studying in school. That's like the it's the sector I want to get jobs in. I think my ideal is to work behind the scenes. Like I don't know, I could even be someone's social media, like a social media manager for a brand. But then again, I don't really want to work for a major brand because again, if they do something I disagree with, I'm gonna blow up. Which yeah. Yeah, like do that. I'm like, so it doesn't have to be me, but I'm still making content and like, it doesn't have my face on it, but I can know something I made in the world is out there and it makes people happy. That's good, and I want to shape content in some way. It's just I don't like being a personality, no matter how fun it seems. Like I always get caught up in the glamour of it, like bohemian glamour, I call it. It's like people always don't always make a lot of money, but like they have like this huge following and stuff, and it feels like living a double life. You live a normal life and then you go online and it's like, ooh, ah. Yeah. So this video is getting long. I want to kind of stop it. But yeah, so if anyone has any suggestions of how to kind of transition out of this into other stuff, or like, I don't know, maybe I should adopt like a pen name and just kind of disappear in that sense. Because like I still want to do stuff. Like I want to do interviews and I want to do going to events and stuff. It's just I don't want to have to deal with the scrutiny. Like I don't want to regret doing good things and standing up for people and standing up for causes or like promoting good things. It's like I don't want to get to that point. So if anyone has any advice they could help me with, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you for watching.